Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Journey. This is your English listening practice podcast. Here we help you learn real conversations, speak with confidence, and improve your English naturally. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. Hello to all of our wonderful listeners, wherever you are in the world right now. We're so happy you're here learning English with us today.
So, Mike, I heard you're going on a trip soon.
Yes, I'm going to Italy next month. I'm so excited.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you travel a lot?
Of course, I'm a great traveler. I know exactly what to do at the airport, on the plane, everything.
Oh, really? Okay, let me test you then.
Test me? Okay, sure, go ahead.
What is a boarding pass?
Easy. That's what you need to get on the plane. It's like a ticket with your seat number on it.
Okay, good. So what does liquids mean at security?
Liquids. That's, it's like your big laptop and camera.
Wrong.
Wait, no, I know that one.
Of course you do. Mr. Travel Expert doesn't know what liquids are.
Okay. Maybe I do need a little help.
That's why we're here to help you. Sometimes traveling can feel stressful when you hear English you don't understand.
That's true. Even if your English is good, airports have their own language.
They really do. So today we're going to walk you through the whole travel experience, from packing your bag at home to arriving in a new country.
And we'll teach you the most important words and phrases you need. Real practical English that you can use on your next trip.
So listeners, have you ever been confused at an airport? Maybe you didn't understand something and you just smiled and said yes.
Oh no, don't look at me like that.
I'm not saying anything, but if that's happened to you, tell us in the comments. We want to hear your airport stories.
Yes, and stay with us.
We'll show you one phrase that can help you out in almost any airport situation.
But more about that later. Let's start at the very beginning before you even leave your house.
Okay, so first things first. What do you need before a trip? Without a doubt, the most important thing is your passport.
Yes, that's the small book with your photo and personal information.
Please check your passport carefully. Make sure it's not expired.
Expired? Do you mean I should check if the date is still valid?
Yes, but check the date again. Does it have at least 6 months left?
6 months? But my trip is only for 1 week.
I know, but 6 months is the safest rule for many countries.
Okay, I have my passport. What else?
And don't forget your flight ticket.
Right. The flight ticket is the confirmation that you paid for the flight.
Exactly. You need your passport and flight ticket to check in. Most people use a digital ticket on their phone now, but some people still like to print a paper copy.
I always have both phone and paper just in case.
Smart. And one more thing. Your hotel confirmation.
Oh, the paper or email that shows I have a room to sleep in.
Yes, you might need to show it at the airport or the hotel desk.
Got it. So, passport, flight ticket, and hotel. Now, is it time for packing?
Yes. Let's talk about your luggage. Luggage is all your bags, your big suitcase, and your small bags together. But I'm terrible at packing. I always overpack.
Overpack?
Yes, because I always pack too much. I bring clothes for every possible situation. Rain, I have a jacket. Beach, I have shorts. Fancy dinner, I have a nice shirt. My suitcase is always full.
I see. That's called overpacking. It's when you pack more things than you actually need.
True. What about you, Mike?
I'm actually the opposite. I underpack. I pack very little. Then I arrive and think, why didn't I bring a warmer jacket? Ha ha ha.
So you underpack. But no matter how you pack, you must follow the airline rules.
That's right. You have your carry-on and your checked luggage.
Carry-on is the small bag you take on the plane with you.
And checked luggage is the big suitcase you give to the airline at the counter.
Exactly. You must follow the rules for both.
I agree. It's very important. I don't want to pay extra money.
Okay, now we're at the airport. The first thing is to check in.
Right. Checking in means you register for your flight and give them your luggage.
Exactly. You show your passport and flight ticket. Then they give you your boarding pass.
And that's the important document. It has your name, flight number, seat, and gate.
Correct. You can do this at the check-in counter with the airline staff.
Or, if you want to be faster, you can use a self-service kiosk.
When you are at the counter, the staff will ask you a few questions. For example, how many bags are you checking in?
Right. They may also ask, do you have any dangerous items in your bags, like batteries?
And don't forget about seating. They might ask, window or aisle. I always choose the window seat so I can enjoy the view.
I prefer the aisle seat because it's easier to get up.
Once that's done, they will give you your boarding pass and return your passport.
But wait! You should watch your checked luggage go through the X-ray machine.
Correct. Don't leave until you see your bag go through safely.
Now you're ready to go. Next stop, security and customs.
That's right. Let's go through security now. Security is the part most people find the most stressful.
Maybe, but it's not so bad if you know what to do.
Right. You need to put your bags on the X-ray machine.
Remember to take out your laptop and any liquids.
Liquids include things like water, shampoo, and perfume.
They must be in small bottles, 100 ml or less, and placed in a clear bag.
You also need to take off your belt and watch, and sometimes your shoes.
I always wear slip-on shoes to make it faster.
Smart. Once you go through the metal detector, you're all set. After security, you need to find your gate.
And remember, a gate is not like the door in your house.
Right. At the airport, a gate is the area where you wait and board your plane.
Boarding means getting on the plane.
Exactly. Check your boarding pass. It has your name, seat number, and gate number. Also, always check the screens at the airport. Sometimes the gate changes.
Yes, that happened to me once. I was having coffee at gate 12. Then, my flight moved to gate 35. It was on the other side of the airport.
Oh no, did you make it?
Yes, but I had to run with my coffee. It was not fun.
That's right. You need to keep an eye on the screens.
Sometimes you'll see a word no one likes. Delayed.
Delayed means your flight is late. It won't depart at the scheduled time.
You might hear, sorry, your flight has been delayed for 2 hours. Then you just wait.
It happens. Here's another word, layover.
Oh, that's a useful one. A layover is a stop in the middle of your trip.
For example, you fly to London, but you stop in Dubai for 3 hours.
That time in Dubai is your layover. You can eat, shop, or just relax.
Some people love it, but others hate being stuck at the airport.
Attention please, Flight 123 to London is now boarding at Gate 15.
Now boarding! That's the best sound at the airport.
Okay, let's get on the plane. You find your seat, and then what?
The flight attendants will help you. They work on the plane.
Right. They serve food and give you safety instructions.
If you need something, just say, "Excuse me, can I have some water?"
Simple and polite. Or if you're cold, can I have a blanket, please?
And if you want to watch a movie, you can ask for headphones.
When they serve food, they might ask, chicken or beef?
I always go for beef, and you can also buy duty-free items.
If you need to walk past someone, say, excuse me, can I get past?
Now, Sarah, what's that special sentence? The one that saves your life?
Oh, right. If you don't understand, just say, sorry. Could you say that again?
That's it! It works every time.
Yes. It's simple, polite, and it works everywhere.
At the check-in counter, at security, on the plane, or at immigration.
If you don't understand, just say, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?"
You know what? You're right. That is the most useful phrase for any traveler.
Okay, the plane has landed. You've arrived. What's next?
First, you go through immigration. This is where they check your passport.
They might ask, "What is the purpose of your visit?"
You can say vacation or business. Keep it simple and honest.
Sometimes they ask, "How long are you staying?" Just say 5 days or 2 weeks.
After that, you go to baggage claim. This is where you pick up your checked luggage.
Look for your baggage carousel and check the screen for your flight number.
Is that mine? No. Is that mine? No. Ha 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 ha. When you see your bag, you feel so happy.
Be careful. Some foods are not allowed into the country, like fresh fruit or meat.
If you're not sure, it's better to declare it or throw it away before customs.
If you bring restricted items, you might get a fine.
Finally, you go through customs. If you have nothing to declare, follow the green lane.
And that's it. You're now in a new country.
Congratulations! Enjoy your trip! The adventure begins.
Now, you just need to figure out how to get to your hotel by taxi, bus, or train. But maybe that will be a story for another episode.
Okay, let's do a quick review. We learned a lot of useful travel English today.
First, before your trip, you need to prepare important things, like your passport, flight ticket, and hotel confirmation.
Then we talked about packing. We learned the difference between carry-on and checked luggage. And we also learned overpack and underpack.
At the airport, you check in, get your boarding pass, and choose your seat. And you send your checked luggage through the X-ray machine.
After that comes security. You may need to take out your laptop and liquids. And sometimes take off your belt, watch, or shoes.
We learned that liquids must be in small bottles, 100 milliliters or less, and they must be placed in a clear bag.
Then you find your gate and check the screens. Watch out for changes like a delayed flight or a gate change.
We also talked about layovers. A layover is a stop between flights during your trip.
On the plane, flight attendants can help you. You can ask for water, a blanket, or headphones. And you may hear questions like, chicken or beef?
After the plane lands, you go through immigration. Then pick up your luggage at baggage claim and go through customs.
Some foods like fresh fruit or meat may not be allowed. So if you're not sure, you should declare it.
And now, here is the most useful phrase from today's episode.
If you don't understand, just say, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?"
This phrase works at the check-in counter, at security, at immigration, on the plane, and almost everywhere else.
Yes, it is simple, polite, and very powerful. It is your travel superpower.
All right, everyone. Now we want to hear from you. What is your best or funniest travel story?
Write it in the comments in English. Even 1 or 2 sentences is great practice.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to English Journey and give us a like.
Share this episode with someone who is planning a trip soon. It really helps us.
It could really help them feel more confident.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Now you're more ready to travel in English.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, traveling is one of the best ways to use English in real life.
We'll see you in the next episode of English Journey. Bye!
Bye, everyone.